I could have sworn. Um, but I don't like to.
Ironically, that's what be marked down. So I was thinking about having burgers for dinner tonight anyway, and they had packs of burgers marked down. So I
Gotta make this quick. So I got this for lunch. Try this for the first time. So let's run through one. Okay. Claims of 11 grams of protein. To while I'm taking my 5 minute break from a little bit of work I've been doing, let's go ahead and get into. I was thinking that like middle school, they were just gonna turn them loose and every man for themselves type situation. But no, they definitely tell you. I say that, and then when I edit, I be like, "Girl, is that really the end or no?" Here you go. Hey, you guys, welcome back to a new vlog. So I'm about to make some coffee. I just got working. Yuck. I also just I really spilled a good amount of milk on the counter. So if you guys didn't know, I have been exclusively pumping for about 2 weeks, and the first like when I first started exclusively pumping, baby, I was pumping them buckets, okay, them ounces, and then it stopped. And so what I'm noticing is I'm having to change my settings on my pump, and I think that's what the issue is, because I was pumping like I normally pump, but I think no, what I saw differently, because I actually pumped a good amount. Because baby, listen, before it's been, it was taking me all day just to get this much. Now this is me working on this for 2 days. Unacceptable. I'll finally have 4 ounces when I pump this afternoon. I'm only pumping 3 times a day. But I was up here thinking, like, dang, am I gonna have enough to pump all the way to the 23rd of October? And then I wanted that last pump to be the one I saved, because I want to get a breast milk ring or necklace of some sort. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to have enough, because, baby, I'm not doing nothing. Luckily, this is why I'm glad this is why I'm glad that I chose the route that I chose, that I put her directly to Boo for as long as I did, because I would not have been able to keep up. And that was my fear. But we had already been doing one combination feed since the beginning, when sis was dropped that birth weight and was dehydrated like that. I said, don't worry about it. They been told me that I could have stopped, but I said, mm-mm. Now I will say when I was putting her to boob, strictly to boob, she wasn't having to she was only taking formula, like a couple of bottles, maybe depending on how much I pump, a couple of bottles to daycare. But when she was home, and if we weren't going anywhere, we weren't utilizing the formula, which I still feel like we're doing good, because we just opened the second can today. Today is the 3rd, and we get a renew on week. And y'all can say what y'all want, but baby, I'm not ashamed to get no help. They saw my income, and they still said okay. So I took it. Okay. I answered questions like that. I answered what they asked me. I sent them the paperwork that they asked me for, and they approved me. And that's that on that. And I'm pretty positive it probably has something to do because I'm breastfeeding, which I'm glad I did. And imagine, because I only get it, I think as soon as she turns 1, then my week stops, and then she keeps getting it till she's 5. But if I had went on and applied for it when she was first born, oh, it'd have been nothing. And honestly, we just did it just because formula is expensive, for one. And honestly, the reason why I didn't want to do it either is just because in the last town that I lived in, they were so nasty and would want you to like full on like put your husband on child support. And I was like, I'm not about to do that. We made touch on he may get on my nerves, but I'm not about to put him on child support for no food stamps. Well, I ain't even applied for food stamps, but I'm not about to do that. It just made you feel so like and I'm spilling stuff real bad. And so they would get upset. It's like, oh, you're not gonna put them on child support? I'm not. No, we weren't even married then, and that was with my other son when I really needed it. And then when I got here, we had the food stamps or whatever. I ain't ashamed. Shoot. Because everybody that followed my goal, if y'all didn't know, my goal for the channel is because, honey, listen, you ever look at my house, and one day I'm gonna show y'all, just to be realistic. When from the time they come home and me trying to cook and get things, it's destroyed in here. But I make a point to make sure that before I lay down, that it looks like something. And I was in the midst of doing that, and I did the living room first, which I'm glad I did, and then I had got loaded the dishwasher. I was getting ready to wash bottles, had them soaking, and she started waking up. In which we have the size thing up, but baby, she be on it, and I be feeling like she gonna flip off, so I be running. Which was what happened this morning. I go and give her a bottle this morning. She lays, I lay her down, put the railings up, and I was like, all right, she should go back to sleep, and I'm gonna use the bathroom. Y'all out here that rail around. The way I jumped up is by the grace of God. I was complete doing using the bathroom because baby, I just jumped up. It was like I gotta get her before she flips off the bed. I could not wait until we get her bed, which we that wasn't a really pressed issue because one, we're doing it in sections. The first thing was to get her off the boob. The next is for her to sleep consistently through the night. Because I can't see me. The thought of going down the hallway. I mean, I still have to get up and get the bottle, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I just need to see some consistency and sleeping through the night before we put her down here because her room is down the hallway. Daniel not gonna hear nothing, and I probably ain't gonna get no sleep. So one step at a time. We're off the passy. We are done with the boob, and then by one, she has been introduced to the sippy cup already, so she's doing good at that. Like the daycare was like, when she sits in the high chair, she holds it like a sippy cup. I said, yeah, she's ready. And then we're just gonna, honestly, by the time when she's really eating table food consistently, when she's already eating that, I'm yapping. I'm about to stop talking. Sorry, y'all. By the time she is doing even better with the table food because she's getting that at daycare now. That'll be make it easier to stop. Like once we stop the formula, it'd be easier just to switch to straight cup because she drinks it. But obviously, I'm not putting no formula in the cup because she gonna spill it. So yeah. So once we switch over to whole milk, then that'll be when we start like using the cup a lot more. Anyway, my coffee done and I need to go work. So toodles. It is much later. I have been working, child. I'm actually working, editing another vlog now, and I think tomorrow I'm going to schedule the one I finished yesterday. So they ready. They ready, okay? Content is getting edited, and I don't even know. This is what I should have been doing ever since I've been working from home. Back since the panorama, but who was thinking that? So y'all, cutest thing, Daniel texted me during his free time and told me that he's in middle school, he started middle school, and they have clubs, and clubs started this week, and he's found one he likes. That he's interested in is the drama club, and he asked, if he could stay for the meeting, and I was like, of course you can. You know I love to see you get involved. Oh my God, I was
So y'all, yeah, vlogs may or may be out of order.
love that. Anyways, I'm getting ready to pump because now that gives me more time because I don't have to rush out of here. I'm gonna pump and then I'm getting ready to fix me some lunch. We're gonna have salad. This ain't even the one. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe I will film me making my lunch. We'll see. Yeah, that ain't a good view. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I'm getting ready to pump and make my lunch. And then I'm going to watch some Marvel Season 3 of And Just Like That, which is kind of like, I guess you call it the sequel to Sex and the City. So, you know, them being older. It's good. It's only 3 seasons. But I have enjoyed every bit of it. And I, again, could only watch it when there's no kids here because, again, we talked about it. They gonna get to it, okay? Do y'all wash y'all salad or y'all just assume that it's, oh, I'm dropping it. Or y'all just assume it's been washed? I really wish I had time to go to Walmart because Walmart actually has bigger containers of this. I like the spring mix. But it is not as close by anymore. It's not terrible, but to be able to just go in and we have a lot of conversations happening. I don't know. I need to go see what we're talking about. Oh. So today definitely started out. I have to cut that part out. Today definitely started out very chaotic. Jelly Bean was sick. I'm not feeling well, and here we are with all the things that needs to get done on top of normally household things. So let's get to it. Works pretty good. This ain't an empty, but it works pretty decently. I don't feel like it shines my counters like I would like. Is that battery really about to die? What the heck? Guess that means I'm working half. I'm back. The other camera just completely y'all hung up for sure. So I gotta talk fast because I don't know how long y'all gonna last on that one. But we did get this shirt here. It's a long sleeve shirt. This was $6.48. Like I said, we do wear our short sleeves year round. So I wasn't really pressed to get a bunch of new shirts. And then for Jelly Bean was totally out of pants and stuff. So she really needed some, and then I just wanted to make sure Daniel had some. Y'all get into these right here. They're so cute. These are on the Journal table. They were $4.98. And like I said, all her things I got in a 12-month. I think those are so cute. And then we could not pass up on the leopard print leggings. I wonder if I should have got them in 18 months. We'll see. And then she didn't have no shirts either because she get the food on them, get stained on them, and y'all baby food don't be coming out of the So then we got this Mama Makes My World a Better Place with all the colors, which I like because that means we can mix and match these. That shirt with different outfits as we please. And then we got the Best Sister Ever in peach, but also has some other colors that we can use as, when we try to make outfits. And then I really did like this lavender with the blouse-like look and long sleeve. Really like that. So we just got a few things just to start off with. So that means she'll have 3 or 4 to start out. She still has some in her drawer. And then, like I said, this was just me picking up a few things. And then as, you know, until I feel like they got enough, I'll just be picking up more and more things, if that makes sense. But I just want to see what they got. I need to check out and see Children's Place and Old Navy. Since it is getting cold, I do need to get her some flats, some closed-toed shoes. But I didn't want to just get the ones that were in Walmart because of the simple fact that she is standing up and trying to, like, hold on by herself. So I wanted to make sure she has things with support. So that's probably what I'll go to Old Navy for, just because those sandals she had, they have a little bit more support than the ones at Walmart do. So I'm going to check that out. I'm on vacation this week, so I'll see what the stores is doing. And then also, I had to go to the store after church today. Went to church, didn't know if I told you guys that I am trying on a new church. Not to leave my church that I have, but I will watch it virtually. But I just wanted to be inside the sanctuary. And so far, this is my second time going out. I had a good time. Why did I look? This part of my hair look. Anyways, so after church, I went. She was in need of some wipes. So I got these sensitive wipes. She has sensitive skin. And these have 336 in them. So these are 4 packs. So hopefully, daycare just got a pack. So hopefully, this should be 2 and 2. But I definitely want to go get it. The Parents' Choice I don't really like. I like how many wipes come in that pack. However, I used to use them on Daniel. I just don't like how they feel now. I don't know. But when I like to get a box of wipes simply because I divvy it up between us and daycare for wipes. And honestly, I've been trying to get what's on sale. Those are $12.48, I believe. And what I could get for the biggest bang in the buck. Y'all know I switch back and forth between Pampers because honestly, when you get up to a certain size, you don't get as much in them for the price. So while I love Pampers, but when you start going up in size, it's very hard to get 100 or I need at least 88 was the lowest I'll do, but anything over 80 is what I like, so I don't have to go back as often. So Huggies is really not my fave. However, these are the Snug and Dry. As long as you keep that, as long as it's, you know, sensitive free. I gotta hurry up. Sensitive free, stuff like that. It doesn't irritate her. As long as you keep your poop and pee in, that's what we got. So I got this Snug and Dry for the Huggies, and these have 100 in them, and I think they were like 19. So yeah, that's all I got so far. I got some other things that I don't think I'm gonna have time to show you guys. Not to show you none of the vlogs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I wonder if I can do it. I might not. Let me see. I'm trying. I had to go get some new feminine wash. I like the feminine wash that I got from Target, but I wasn't in Target, so I got another thing of sensitive. And then I'm trying out the Summer's Eve whole body deodorant because y'all, I'm here for my sit down win. My sit down win need to always be on point. And so anything I'm willing to try anything. Not saying that my sit down wing is ever not on point, but what I'm saying is anything to continue to keep it on point, I'm gonna try. So anyway, that's what I got. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and conclude this vlog here. Maybe not, because it's 5. I still got 5 minutes. I do have some empties. I'm not going to show you guys that today. I'm going to charge this battery, and then we'll chit-chat some more just a smidge before I close the vlog. All right, okay. Bye, guys.